Alright, here I have another update for my presidential slap game. I've been working on trying to create a 2D character AI, and so at the moment I have this 2D character placeholder, which is the character from Mr. Bullet that I've sliced up into a 2D character rig, and I've got a couple animations on this character. I've then also developed a path system for my 2D character AI. This is using bezier curves that the 2D character is instantiated on and follows from beginning to end. So I'll now play through my project and show you what I have so far. So here we have our environment, and as you can see we have a whole bunch of our 2D characters being instantiated on different paths, and then they're traveling to the end of the path and being destroyed. Now just a quick reminder, if you haven't subscribed to our channel already, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so that you can be up to date with all our latest videos. Now as you can see, that was way too many characters being instantiated for the beginning of our game. What I actually want to have happen is that they instantiate at a slower rate that gets faster over time. Now right here I do have a max time and a min time for the rate at which characters are instantiated into the scene. So if I want to increase that interval, I can just increase both of these numbers. But at the moment I haven't programmed anything to make the characters instantiate faster over time. Now the last thing that I've been working on for this project is getting the characters to scale so that they're bigger when they're in the foreground and smaller when they're in the background. So here I have these two lines of code which I thought would do the job for scaling the characters. What I'm basically doing with this line of code is I'm taking the local scale of my 2D character and I'm setting it equal to vector3.lerp, which will smooth it out. I'm passing in the current scale of the character and I'm scaling it to a new vector3 where I'm passing in the absolute value of the y position for the current point in our path. I'm also dividing it by 2 and I'm passing that value in for the x scale and the y scale of our character. The main thought process behind this line of code is that because all the points in my paths are below 0 in the y position, then as that point gets lower in my scene or closer to the foreground, the value of its y position will get bigger. And so I should be able to use that concept to scale my character to get bigger as it gets closer to the bottom of my scene. But now that I've uncommented these lines of code, let's test it out and see how it works. And oh my goodness, it is not working. For some reason, when these guys are being instantiated in, they're super skinny. And there are some very strange things happening with the scale of these characters. So I'm going to have to play around with this some more. But one important thing that you can learn from all of this is that a lot of game development is trial by error. You kind of have to think of an idea and think of how you're going to program that idea. And once you've programmed it, you then test it out, see if it works. And if it doesn't work perfectly, then at least you have something to work with and you can make the slight changes that you need to in order to get it working properly. So with your projects, if you ever run into something similar to what you're seeing here, don't give up on yourself, just keep working at it, and eventually you'll have an awesome, polished game. Now with that said, I want to thank all of you for watching, and I want to thank all of you that have become supporters on our website. If you haven't yet signed up to become a supporter on our website, I would highly recommend it, as you'll receive access to all the source code for our tutorials. And you can find a link to our sign up page in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.